Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandeep. Learning English has been an exciting adventure for me. Everyone has its own journey like me. In today's video, I am going to share with you my journey of learning English. My journey started from a small village in UP. I was born in UP and we didn't have any English medium school nearby my area. In the late 90s, when I took admission in Hindi medium school, in my childhood, I had no idea about English, like how to speak in English, how to pronounce a word in a proper way, because we used to speak in our mother tongue. By the time I reached in 10th standard, I had no idea how to speak in English. I used to translate the sentences from Hindi to English, but I was unable to speak more than two sentences. I studied in Hindi medium till my graduation. Since my childhood, I wanted studied in English medium school, but I didn't have any English medium school nearby my area, as I earlier told you. Till my graduation, I studied in a small village, but in 2008, I got a chance to take admission in MBA. This time, I felt if I would not take admission in MBA, it will be very late. Before taking admission in MBA, I prepared myself for English. Because I knew it earlier, I had to do my studies in English medium. It was not easy for me. I used to talk to myself. I would read newspaper. I would practice with myself. Later on, I took admission in an institute for English speaking, but there was not much improvement. So I decided to continue my practice at my home. I did it for almost 4 months. In 2008, I went to Greater Noida to take admission in MBA. This was a new experience for me because I had already prepared myself for English, so I didn't have any problem. Although I was not fluent in this language during my MBA, but my English was okay. In 2010, I completed my MBA. Now I realized I need to enhance my communication skills for interview purpose. I gave many interviews, but I was not selected because of my communication skills was not up to the mark. So I decided to practice at my house. I learned a lot English by listening English content. After 6 months, again I started to give interviews. This time I cleared couple of interviews. Then I joined a company and I did a job in Delhi for almost 1 year. I had a dream for government job since my childhood, so I took admission in coaching institute in Delhi. I gave many exams. I cleared some exams also, but unfortunately I was not selected in final list. We know everyone, my dear learner, in order to survive in metro cities is not a piece of cake. So I started to teach coaching. I used to teach English as a subject. Since then I have been teaching continuously. English is not our mother tongue. It is an international language. We are learning this language as a second language, so it will take time. Nothing is happen in one night or 2 nights. If you are doing your practice, that day is not far away when you will be able to speak in English. Now, my dear learner, I am going to share you my strategy which I followed while learning this language. My dear learner, we know very well a language has its own components like listening, speaking, reading and writing. Each component plays a crucial role in language development. I focused on each component, but I focused more on listening and speaking. As I earlier told you in my previous videos regarding listening techniques, how this method is really helpful, especially when we are learning a new language. Let me give you an example. When a child is born, after some time, he speaks the same language what he listens. So same method will be applied here. I used to listen English content every day because listening is a very first step of learning any language as you did learn your mother tongue. I began to watch TV shows, watching news, watching interviews, reading newspaper. Apart from that, I used to talk to myself for at least 30 minutes every day. I started make friends on social media so that I could interact with them in English. Whenever anyone would send me text message, I would reply in English. This habit forced me to think in English. Whenever I would see any vocab, I would write it in my notebook and exact from the same day, I would start using that word in my daily conversation. I had shifted myself from Hindi to English medium mode. Year passed by and I could see improvement in my English proficiency. Now I can understand English easily, but you know very well, my dear learner, there is no limit of learning. Still I am learning this language. In the last, I would say practice is the key of learning. The more you speak, the more you will be able to fluent in English, because practice makes a man perfect. So do your hard work with full of dedication. I think learning how to speak in English is one of the best decisions that I have taken in my life, and I have no regret about it. I completely enjoyed that process. I enjoyed everything that I have gone through it. So that's what I wanted to share with you. So this is enough for today's video. If you are someone who want to learn English, who is willing to learn how to speak in English, I think the time has come. Do your homework, do your hard work, and be dedicated towards your practice. This video itself is so special for me that it made me so nostalgic, and this is all about my journey. And I'll meet you in the next session. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.